Hey everyone, Nils here and welcome back to another showcase video. So I finally managed to get my hands on the new secret unit for update 11. It honestly took me more than I expected, but she's finally here and oh, does she look cool. So you guys know that I'm not the biggest anime fan and I don't really know much about anime, but apparently her name is Jeanne and I don't even remember the name of the anime that this update is based on. But anyway, she is probably the coolest looking unit I think that we've had in the game so far. Like, look at this weapon. She has like a giant shiny flag. Honestly, it looks pretty cool. Her outfit is kind of weird, like that thing on her head is a little bit weird, but she still looks pretty cool. Alright, so we are over at the passives machine. I'm trying to hopefully get her a good passive. She's CK with a collector 1. I only have enough shards for just one reroll, and let's hope for the best. It's actually okay, but it could have been definitely better. As you can see, I just barely missed the blessing, like just slightly, but I'm still happy with the strong 2 for now. Once more reads come and we gather a whole bunch of shards, we're gonna try to go for something better, but for now I think it's a pretty okay passive. So the first thing that you guys will notice right off the bat is when you come here to your fighter index, she has no shiny version of herself. Like there's no button to go for a shiny version like on pretty much every other fighter, which is really awkward, as every other like secret fighter until now had a shiny version. And let's have a look at her damage. So let's go with like level 160. She does 9.2 billion on level 160. And if we're to compare it with like a shiny mythical, his damage comes down to 8.6 billion. And like they're pretty close, as you can see. So in comparison, if you go all the way back, level 160 Emperor Alien would do 8.3 billion. And a shiny Balma would do 7.8. So the values are roughly the same. I unfortunately do not have the S-Scanner here, or whatever his name is. No, I think this guy's the S-Scanner. The secret one was called Estarosa. Maybe you guys can correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. I'm not entirely sure about the names, but yeah, this was a very sad story, the update. I have about 500k stars hatched, I think, and no secret, which is kind of a bummer. Okay, let's have a look. 377k stars, no secret, and barely just a shiny mythical. Where is he? There we go, this one. So it wasn't really the best update for me, but luckily this update goes a lot better. I am at 305k stars right now. Alright guys, so let's have a look over at how her ultimate animation looks. So let's turn over here, turn on fighter effects. Hopefully it's gonna look good. I'm really excited because, as I said earlier, I think she's probably the coolest looking unit in the game so far. So let's dive right into it. Let's see how many hits it takes up to charge that ultimate up. Okay, so she's a 5-hit ultimate unit, which is very good actually. And I'm gonna go ahead and explain you why in a second. Okay, so her ultimate honestly looks pretty damn good. Like the first part is okay, but I think the second part is what makes it like so cool. Look at this. It's gonna do like a sort of Kamehameha style frontal unit, and then like, there's a gigantic beam from the sky. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Very nice. I like that. And meanwhile, she's just like smacking him over with a flag. That's pretty sweet. So as I said earlier, guys, once you get like to a quite advanced like stage of the game, there's like a mechanic called animation cancelling, where you sort of like cancel your ultimate ability, because having your units cast out their ultimate abilities is actually a DPS loss as opposed to them like attacking. So look at this. I'm gonna go ahead and like try to explain to you real quick. See, like that's 60 billion and then that's like 120. Anyway, if you animation cancel, basically you will increase your DPS. You're not gonna like spend all of your time like doing the animation and it drastically increases your DPS. So in order to achieve that and like have it like maximized, what you want to do is you want to have units that take the similar amount of time to charge up their ultimate, so like the same number of hits, right? In this particular case, she is 5, and there is some really good units that have their ultimates also at 5 hits. So having her over at 5 hits, it's very good. I think the only units that I know that are good and like take 8 hits, which is pretty slow, I think it's Boros. I think Boros takes 8 hits, and I'm not entirely sure who else. I think Meliodas is at like 6 hits, and I think Saitama is at 5, but I'm not entirely sure about that. So guys, in terms of power, she's actually not my strongest unit that I have. I have Boros here at level 162 with a strong 3 passive, and it racks up for 15 billion damage. So my Jeanne does 11 billion. Well, she lacks 2 levels, which I think would equivalent to about 2 billion damage, if I'm not mistaken. But basically the difference is that like she has strong 2 instead of strong 3, and that's literally like 2 times strong 2 is strong 3. So that's the reason for it. Still a pretty solid unit, and see how much she gives me all by herself. So just her alone gives me roughly 1.54 billion damage per click. So you can already tell that she's quite strong. Anyway guys, that was pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the new unit, and for those of you who may not have it yet, I wish you the best of luck in order to get it as fast as possible. She's probably the strongest unit in the game, dare I say. I'm not entirely sure about that, but she looks pretty damn strong, and yeah, she definitely gets extra credit for style points, I would say. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please click that like and subscribe button, as it would help me out a lot, and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of the future uploads. And until the next video, take care.